Good morning, Raiders, and Happy New Year. I'm Amaya Mejia.
And I'm Nicholas Greinberg. Welcome to this January edition of Raider305.
Today we'll explore how limitations can lead to limitless potential.
To kick off our show, we meet someone who has blossomed against the odds.
I'm blessed. Look, I have these beautiful flowers around me all day.
Next, we'll learn how music can conduct a bright future for students who need it the most.
We believe that music education is essential in the general education of every child.
And finally, we see if New Year's resolutions are worth keeping. We should focus more on the small steps that still carry you forward, like riding my bike to school every day. Sit tight, because we have all these stories and more
on Raider305.
Amaya, I have a gift for you.
Aw, thank you, Nick. That's so thoughtful.
Of course, it was inspired by our next story, where we meet Johnny Martinez, or better known as Mr. Orchid, who is planting positivity.
Olivia Sartor takes us there.
I'm blessed. Look, I have these beautiful flowers around me all day.
Meet Johnny Martinez, better known as Mr. Orchid, who says his shop in Miami helps him in more ways than one.
I was in a car accident. This fellow come behind me at 80 miles an hour. Hit me right behind, bumper to bumper. I went out flying. I woke up in the hospital. I knew my legs were gone. I said, I might die any day now. I didn't know how hard my life would have been. Getting in the chair, going to the bathroom, going to the kitchen, getting in the car, getting out of the car, getting dressed. Everything was a process. Looking back, I wouldn't change anything.
Not a thing, because he found his purpose. And it's more than just these blossoming buds.
The place is so natural, with the colors and how he cares for the flowers, and above all, how he treats you. When I met Johnny, the first thing I saw was his smile, and I saw how you can't give up in the face of any struggle. I admire him so much.
It's the community he's created and the way he makes people feel. And for Johnny, it's just another day in the office.
Today I have a little shop of flowers. Look at these flowers, there's no two alike. It's something that grab you. It's like I come to enjoy a garden. I'm here all day enjoying a garden. I can't ask for anything more.
And not surprisingly, the customers aren't the only ones who feel this.
He taught me so much. It's a great situation that the success of his own work is because he is a beautiful person. He does a good job. He does a very good job. But I feel great here. It's like my second home.
Johnny Martinez, a man whose life took a turn off course, but then sprouted into a lesson for us all.
I'm grateful for everything that I have, everything that is in my life, and it's not easy, it's been difficult times, but I'm gonna take one step at a time. And that step will take you a long way.
For Raider Vision, I'm Olivia Sartor, reporting.
Johnny is truly planting seeds of inspiration in our community. And in our next story, we meet a woman who is orchestrating a similar impact, but just with different instruments. Sophia Franco tells us more.
In this neighborhood, the music tells you where to go, and it leads straight to someone at the center of a fast-growing crescendo.
We believe that music education is essential in the general education of every child. It completes the life of children.
But early on in her musical journey, she encountered an obstacle. Families with special needs children who simply didn't have access to music education.
I had to research about children with special needs. At the beginning, you always have doubts because I was not trained to teach these children. But when you learn that these children are like any other child, and you're driven by the love of music and the love for these children, the doubts go away.
Founded on a lifelong love for children, Music Hall was born. Today, it is a place of harmony, offering classes to kids of all musical backgrounds and learning needs.
She's actually the best person I have seen, working with kids.
It's more than just a student-conductor relationship. It's a thing where you can see them not only as a mentor, but also as a friend.
And this dynamic highlights Timey's belief in the power of music.
Music Hall has reaffirmed what I want to do, which is give children wings, so when they go to the world, they can have music in their heart.
Timey's journey has turned into a symphony, one that the entire town can hear. For Raider Vision, I'm Sophia Franco, reporting.
Timey's story shows us that anyone can make a difference, one song at a time. To hear more about the stories from today's show, check out Raider Radio, where we go behind the scenes and at the makings of our show. To listen to this podcast, visit our website at gpraidervision.com. After the break, I take on a dilemma that follows the holiday season. Stay with us.
Thanks, bro. I'm glad we're together.
Next, we ask the big question. Do New Year's resolutions really work? Here's Nick's report.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Now that is my New Year's resolution. Okay, so I'm a senior in high school, and everyone's telling me to see myself and filling out my college application. But it feels like I have to do all these things that aren't me. Every year, we convince ourselves that January 1st is gonna flip some kind of switch of self-improvement. And we set these New Year's resolutions as if somehow everything will just fall into place. But in reality, things don't normally go that way. Which makes me think, are New Year's resolutions truly effective? Studies show that people who write down clear goals are 42% more likely to change than people who don't set any specific goals at all. So whether you're trying to be more connected with nature, become more at peace with yourself, or doing better in school, setting goals is essential. Plus, there's something called the fresh start effect, which basically means that every new year feels like a mental reset, and everything that you messed up before doesn't count anymore. But here's where it all falls apart. Most people quit, and fast. By the middle of January, nearly 80% of people have already given up. And by the end of the year, that number rises to more than 90%. We also treat resolutions like a shortcut, but in reality, these are habits that take years to build. In fact, the second Friday of every single January is known as Quitter's Day, due to how many people quit after only 2 weeks of trying. Life gets busy, motivation dies out, and without a real plan, that big New Year's resolution quickly dies out. We tell ourselves things like, I'm gonna cut junk food out my diet completely. What? I'm going to the gym every single day. But the second we mess up once, it feels like the whole thing is ruined, so we stop. But maybe that's the problem. All we do is picture the finish line, when we should focus more on the small steps that still carry you forward, like riding my bike to school every day. The reality is, transformations like this one are unattainable. That's better. But even still, they don't happen overnight. They happen one choice, one bike ride, one day at a time. For Raider Vision, I'm Nicholas Greinberg, reporting.
Nick, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, Amaya, I'm definitely trying to be the best anchor that I can be, and maybe spend a little less time on my phone.
For me, it's definitely spending time with my friends and family, especially our Raider Vision team.
I love that, Amaya. And that's all we have for you today, Raiders.
Happy New Year, and thanks for joining us
On
Raider 305.